Hey Louise, how we going?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So we've gone through our needs analysis form a few days ago. I've put together a bit of a program. If you want to come have a look, I've pinned it up on the board for us to have a look at today.
Yep.
We're going to start with our warm-up, go through a few stretches. We've got our main exercises. We've got some squats, some push-ups, face pull. I'm going to go through all of these with you, so don't stress.
Yep.
Got our weighted lunge, our single arm dumbbell press, bent over row, and our core exercises. Then obviously we'll finish up with a cool down and some static stretches.
Okay.
All right,
Yep.
so we're going to start with just our warm-up. If I could just get you, we're going to start 2 to 5 minutes warm-up. I'll just get you walking up and back, up until here, walking up and back just for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to get into a slow jog.
Just walking.
I don't need to demonstrate that to you. I think you're good at walking. I'll also talk you through our RPE. So RPE is our intensity we do exercises at.
Yep.
So it stands for rate of perceived exertion. And so each exercise today we're focusing on muscular endurance. So our RPE will be set at a certain RPE every exercise.
Yep.
What we're kind of looking at with muscular endurance is we're going for an RPE of 1 to 5. So if an RPE is 1, it's a very low intensity, kind of what you are now. If you finish an exercise, you'll be like, oh, super easy, super easy.
Yep.
If your RPE was about a 5, you'd be like, oh yeah, starting to feel the burn, starting to get a little bit sore, but that's all right. And if our RPE was at 10, so it's pretty much the highest intensity you can be,
Yep.
then we're going to be exhausted. We finish the activity and be like, oh, that was tough.
Okay.
But based on what we're doing, we're focusing on an RPE between 1 and 5 today because we're working on our muscular endurance,
Yep.
which that means a higher load less load with more volume. So essentially we're doing more repetitions
Yep.
and less weight. All right, I'll just get you to do a little slow jog now. Really warm that body up before we get into some stretches. Awesome, thank you. We'll go just one more up and back and then we'll get into some stretches.
Thanks. Alright.
Awesome, thanks Louise. So right now, would you say your RPE between 1 and 10, where would you say? Is it sitting somewhere between 1 and 5?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of what we're looking at.
Yeah.
At a warm up, just to get the body moving a bit.
1 to 2.
Our first stretch we're going to be looking at
Yep.
is a leg swing. We're going to hold onto this pole. You can do it this side.
Yep.
We're really looking to just swing our leg all the way through, really warm up those big leg muscles. Awesome. This is your stabilizer.
Yep.
Pick something in front of you that's still if you need. And then you can switch sides whenever you're ready. It's really good. Really open up those legs.
Actually feels good.
That's good. That's the goal. Really open up those legs. Our warm-up normally consists of between 5 to 10 minutes
Yep.
with some continuous stuff and some also stretching. Awesome, good stuff.
Let's swap again or?
Yep, swap again. Nice. Good stuff. Our next one we're going to get into is called our calf pump. So you just stop there. I'll demonstrate on the mat real quickly. So we're really just going to move through our calves, keep them nice and dynamic. Our warm-up stretches are always dynamic.
Okay.
Just going to move through there. 10-15 seconds. Do your best. If we can't do that, we can adjust that to a kneel. Yeah, perfect. 10-15 seconds of that. Really warm up those calves, our gastrocnemius. Great stuff.
Enough?
That's fine. As long as you're feeling limber. Then we're next going to focus on our arm circles. Really warm up our arms. You can do little circles, then we can slowly build them out. Once start small, build them out. Go back to small. Really loosening up our shoulders. Awesome.
Both ways or?
Both ways. That's perfect. Really good. Really get those shoulders nice and loose. We're going to be using them at some stage. We're going to be doing some multi-joint exercises, so we really need to warm up all aspects of our body.
Enough?
That's all right. All right, and now we're going to get through some banded pull throughs. So We're going to start with our band out in front of us, just apart from shoulder width apart. We're going to hold our band over our head, let it roll backwards, and then we're going to roll forwards again and roll backwards. All about opening up our shoulders and rolling back. So just rolling, let the band do the work. Give that a crack.
Make it look easy.
Yeah. Yeah, and just roll over, nice and slow, get that technique nice. Yeah, you can even go a bit higher. Nice, perfect. A natural. Yeah, a few more of them, doing really well. Call our banded pass-throughs, these ones.
Feel that
Really opens
on
up the
back,
shoulders.
yeah. Back and shoulder.
Yeah, it's really good. One of my favourites, this one.
Mm.
I'm glad you brought your water bottle as well.
Yep.
Parked next to my one over here.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, do a few more of them.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. All goods.
You're wrapping me up.
Alright, now we're getting our inchworms. This one might be a bit trickier, but we'll just do what we can. That's alright. I could get you to step back just for a little bit so I can demonstrate. So we're almost going to go down into a prone position, so we're facing the floor. And we're going to slowly move our hands inwards until we start to feel a big stretch down the back here. If you can only go to there, that's fine. You can go all the way here, that's fine. If you go all the way to your toes, that's fine.
So straight legs.
Try straight legs, a little bend at the knee, that's alright. We're just really looking to loosen up the body here. Just do what you can here. Yeah, so just move all the way in, awesome. And then shuffle your way back out. We call these our inchworms. Just do a couple, then you can have a breather, then do another couple. It's really one of our dynamic stretches, this one. If you need a break, that's fine.
Oh, it's hard.
It is a bit tricky, that one. Really good one.
I don't like this one.
You don't like this one? Well, maybe next time we come together, we can adjust this exercise to something else. Awesome work. Nice work. Alright, our last form of stretch we're going to do. Have you heard of a foam roller before?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll show you how I use a foam roller. We might all use it differently. So I really like to open up my back, sit on it right in the middle and slowly roll through. Might start at the lower spine all the way to the top. And you can hear I'm getting that cracking sensation through my back, which is lovely. We can also move on to something like a hamstring foam roll. We roll through it, we just sit nice and gently on it, roll through. You can do the single leg at a time, or one leg. You can do our calves. Really gets the blood flowing throughout our legs, gets us ready to really engage in our exercise.
Okay.
Alright, we can also go, this one's a bit trickier. This is a quad one, I really like this. I roll through here, knee to the side, hand in front as a stabilizer, roll through our quad. Give that a crack.
Okay.
Maybe try your back first and then maybe your hamstrings.
Yep.
Awesome, you're doing really well. This has been a great little warm up. Nice dynamic warm up. Get the blood flowing.
Is that right?
That's perfect.
Oh, that's nice on the back. And the legs.
Yeah, awesome. Just having a drink of my water. Doing really well, Louise.
Oh, thanks.
Looking good.
I forgot what was next.
That's alright, you can move down to your calves if you like.
Oh, that's it.
It's all about getting you comfortable.
One at a time. Is that all right?
Yeah, one at a time. You can do both at the same time, you can do one at a time. That's awesome. A natural.
And then that front one.
You don't have to do the front one, or do you want to loosen up the quads?
No.
You're feeling good? You're feeling limber? Awesome. Alright, thank you. Alright, we can move on to our first exercise, our primary exercise. So today we're going to focus on a squat for our first exercise.
Yep.
We're just doing a body weight squat today. We're very beginner kind of exercises, and we can advance to goblet squats, barbell squats, but today we're just going to focus on just our squat. So really what we want to do is get a steady base, kind of want our feet in line with our shoulders, and we're going to pretend we're sitting down on a chair. Almost like you're sitting on a toilet. Our knees are going to bend over the front of our toes, and we're really just going to focus on our technique, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. And as for tempo is kind of how we do things. We kind of look at it as a 3, 1, 1, 2 kind of scale. All goods if you don't understand what I'm talking about. I'll try to explain it in layman's terms. Our 3 tempo is kind of our eccentric, is our lowering phase. So it's like 1, 2, 3. And then our 1, next in line, our 3, 1, 1, 2. Our 1 is our hold at the bottom. So 3, 2, 1, 1. And then our next 1 phase is our concentric, when we explode up. It's almost that effort phase.
Okay.
We won't focus on that too much today. It's just something to keep in the back of your mind. So it's almost a bit like 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. And that last 2 is kind of when you have a little break in between. But today we're just going to really focus on our technique. Okay. Like I said, sitting on a chair, coming up. Sitting on a chair, come up. You're going to jump onto the mat. And today we're going to do 2 sets of them, and we're going to try to get 12 reps.
Each set?
Yeah, so we're going to get 12 reps. That's what we're going for. So 1, awesome. 2, 3, 4, really good, Louise. 5.
Breathe as well.
6, yeah, always got to make sure to breathe. Keep that torso nice and tight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Awesome stuff. We're going to have about 30 to 60 seconds because we're working our muscular endurance. So we have a little bit of a break. Shake your legs out. Do what you need to do. And kind of, how do you feel you're working? What kind of intensity were you working at as an RPE scale? Because we're looking to work between the 1 and 5.
Yep.
What would you kind of say you were working at?
For that, a 2.
A 2.
Yep.
Awesome. That's kind of the areas we kind of want.
Yep.
That's really good. Like we said, we're looking for an intensity of an RPE anywhere between 1 and 5.
Okay. Might have been a 3.
That's all good. We're looking between 1 and 5. That's where I want you working in today.
Okay.
All right, we've got 10 more seconds of rest.
Oh, good.
Awesome work. Whenever you need a drink, just shout out. And off we go. We'll get into our next ones.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect technique. Nice. Really good. I like the hands out in front. Nice stabilizer. Really good. Yeah, those knees are going over our toes. That's awesome. It's looking really good. It's our primary exercise.
Starting to feel that in my knees. Is that 10?
That's good. 11, 1 to go, 1 to go. 12. Awesome work. Is our primary exercise done? Using a lot of our multi-joints. Awesome work.
1 down.
All right, there's our first exercise down. So now we're moving on to our knee push-ups, which we tested for not long ago. We're going to work through these ones together. Okay. I've got a little cushioner for us here. We're going to put our knees on that. Yep. So we're not too much. I know there's a mat there, but it can be a bit hard, the ground. Yep. We're focusing on 8 today and 2 sets of 8.
Okay.
But still, we are trying to work between that 1 to 5 RPE. So if that's too many, you tell me, and we'll still try to work between that 1 and 5. Okay. I'm going to demonstrate again as usual. Yep. I'm going to put my knees here. Hands shoulder width apart as usual. And slowly bend down and not get all the way to the floor. I'm going to push up. All the way down, not touching the floor, all the way up. Try to keep a straight back, straight posture. We really want our posture really good. We can even, for you, so you know where your chest goes, you can even put this here for where your chest goes. You can touch that and go up. You can adjust the weight if you need it further back or further forward. Nice. Really good. Awesome, Louise.
I don't think I'm going to get 8.
Yeah, remember when we're working between our 1 and 5 RPE, we want some left in the tank. So we don't want to be working to our maximum potential. So you tell me when you're kind of feeling that 5 RPE intensity. Hey, oh look at that, you smashed it out. Great work, high five.
Time to do that again.
So we got one more set of them. I'm timing, I'm putting the clock on. Got 60 seconds. Shake those arms out. Really working on our muscular endurance here. Contracting over an amount of time repeatedly. Great work, you're doing really well.
Thanks.
What are you up to tonight?
Hopping out with some girls tonight.
Hopping out with some girls?
Yep.
Very good, hitting the town, are you?
Yeah, I'm not drinking.
Not drinking? Are you a bad drinker, are you?
Behaving.
Behaving, okay. Well, you're earning a couple of beers here.
Yeah,
so
thanks. So maybe I can have 2.
maybe you can have 2. Awesome. All right, got about 20 more seconds, then we're going to get back into that.
Okay.
Super good. Once again, I'll keep repeating the RPE intensity, working between 1 and 5. If you feel like you're about to collapse, then we're probably working more towards our 8 to 10, which is more our muscular strength kind of areas, and we're working on endurance.
Okay.
All right, awesome.
Yep.
All right, and we're back on now. Great work. Keep that back nice and straight. 1, 2, awesome. And we're going to see so much improvement over time with this. It's awesome. 4, 5, 6, 7. Great work. 8. Great work. Nice work. Really good.
Oh, I don't like them either.
Don't like
Can we
them
drop
either?
them out as well?
That's all right. All right. Next, we're going to move on to our face balls, our banded face balls.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of them before?
No.
So essentially, I've set up our band here. I'll just tighten it a bit. We're kind of going to straighten out our arms so our elbows are nice and kind of loose.
Yep.
Going to move our hands shoulder width apart. Then we're going to pull it towards our face. Straight towards our face.
Okay.
We're going to get 12 of them. Keep your posture nice and still. Some people can tend to pull and it might pull them.
Yeah.
Nice and still, nice and strong through the arms. Straight towards your face. So give that a crack. Arms nice and loose. Straight towards your face, just like it says, banded face pull. Nice. We're going to do 12 of them. We're going to do 2 sets of 12. Really good. Great work. Make sure to keep count. Try not to rock back with it.
Oh, that's not
It's really good, Beth.
good.
Just try to pull it straight towards you. It's really good.
I might
Perfect.
be cheating.
It's all good. We're all learning here. Again, put it on the clock, 60 seconds.
I like that one.
Like that one?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Probably because I was doing it wrong.
Alright, we're all learning here. Really well.
That's a nice
Are you
one.
watching the footy tonight or are we not a footy fan?
Oh yeah, I'm watching the footy.
Watching the footy?
Yep.
Who are you going for? Do you know who's playing?
Geelong. Yep.
Geelong and Collingwood?
Yep.
Awesome.
Going for Geelong.
Going for Geelong?
Yep. My footy tips.
Footy tips, you're a footy tipper.
Yeah. What about you?
You any good? Footy tips?
I'm doing alright.
Doing alright?
I'm 12th out of 72.
12th out of 72. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Who have you picked?
I've picked the Pies. No, second out of 103, so
Alright,
I'm
okay.
doing alright.
Fair enough.
We got 15 seconds left. Really loosen them arms up again.
I
Doing
might copy
really
your
well.
tips this week
You
then.
might have to copy mine. Alright, let's get back on there again. Let's really focus on keeping that nice and still.
I'm not locking.
Good squeeze in our trunk, which is our core. It's perfect. Awesome.
Oh, that was a good tip. Squeezing it.
Yeah, squeezing through the trunk, which is also known as our core. Really good. Really good, Louise. Perfect. All right. We're now moving on to our walking bodyweight lunge. So this is also a little way to get warm as well. It's also a dynamic kind of stretch, but we're going to focus on one of our exercises today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do it on the grass.
Yep.
Bit more comfy on the grass. We can do it on the mats if you like, but
No, grass.
I prefer the grass.
Yep.
I'll give you a little demonstration. We're going to try to keep our legs at a 90 degree and our posture again really straight when we lunge. We're going to step like this, all the way down, up, come back to a neutral position, swap legs.
Okay.
Alright, I'll do it again this way. Try to keep it straight, 90 degrees. Knee doesn't have to touch the ground, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Go all the way up, all the way back, into your next one.
Okay.
A walking lunge, we'll just walk up and walk back. We're going to try to get 6 on each leg. 1, yeah. 2, yeah. Nice. All the way back. We can make this, I'll show on our next one, we can make this all a continuous movement as well to make it a bit harder.
Okay.
That's alright, we're still doing it right, this is really good.
When's that?
Got 2 to go. Nice, try to keep nice and still through your trunk, that's alright. It's a balancing act as well. Awesome job, Louise. Alright, perfect. So I'll show you what I mean by continuous, but we're still doing it well. Continuous would be like straight down, meet in the middle, straight down. The 2 movements I'm kind of talking about is kind of, you know, continuous, just looks a little bit smoother, but that's alright.
Yeah. Not like a robot.
That's alright though. We still got 25 seconds till we get into them again. We're only doing 2 sets of these.
Yep. Good.
And we're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice. Nice work. Really good. Make sure we're counting them out. Awesome. And we're looking to get 12.
The stakes got bigger.
That's alright. Awesome. Really good job. I can see you're a bit more still now. Posture's still looking pretty good.
Yep, I think that's it.
Good job.
Thanks.
Nice day out. Alright, next. You right? Do you want to
Yep.
come grab a drink if you
Yeah,
need?
have a drink.
Come grab a drink.
Thanks.
So while you're having a drink, I'll explain our next one. We're next getting into a half kneeling dumbbell press. Might not have heard about it before. We're again going to use our little cushion here. I'll give you a little example. So I've set up our weights really light.
Yep.
Make sure they're on properly. So what we're going to do is going to kneel.
Oh.
So opposite knee, kneeling forward to leg. So the knee that's on the ground, the weight should be in that hand. And if this is too heavy, you tell me, I'll adjust the weight. We're all adjusting to what you are today, okay?
Okay.
Now, overhead press-ins, we're going to start at a 90-degree angle here.
Yep.
We're going to go overhead, straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4,
How many do I have to do?
5. So we're going to get 12 because again we're working at that muscular endurance. If this is too heavy, you tell me and we're going to change it. I've also got some smaller weights over there if we need.
Yeah.
Alright, so you set up in position first and I'll hand you the weight.
Let's put that one down.
So yeah, so then we'll be working our right hand here. How's this weight? Is this too heavy, too light? We're going to try to do 12. Remember we're working at an RPE.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be too heavy.
Too heavy?
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Alright, because we're really learning today, I'm really focusing on technique. We're going to We're going to use the 1 kilo weights. That's fine.
Woo!
That's fine. We're all getting that basis of technique down.
Yeah, so like that.
Awesome. Perfect. 90-degree angle. Up. Try to go all the way up to the top. Really extend that arm. Awesome. More a push of the shoulder.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, that's better.
I'm getting a cramp.
Nice. Now we'll swap that up. Go to our other hand. How'd that feel?
Yeah, much
Intensity
better.
wise, up in
Good.
kind of still working between that 1 and 5.
Yep.
But
that's
still
good.
feeling a little something through those arms. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty weak, so.
That's all right. Once again, 90 degrees, pushing up towards the sky. Not kind of a clink. You're doing it really well.
That's all right.
But we're going to push it up towards the sky. Awesome. You're doing really well. And again, we're going to do 2 sets of 12 here.
9.
10. Awesome. And the more we do things as well, the technique gets a lot better as well. It's all a learning curve. I'm learning every day as well. So we won't get straight back into it. Give yourself 60 seconds as usual.
Yeah, that's good.
Give yourself a little break. Stand up as well if you can get out of that position. Sometimes that can be a bit uncomfortable. I know my hips aren't the most flexible, so kind of kneeling down like that isn't my go-to either. Keep making sure my device is still recording. Wouldn't want our session to be not recorded.
Oh, no.
That'd be disappointing.
I'm going to do it all again.
Went through all this effort. So 15 more seconds, then we'll get back into it. And off we go. Yeah, keep that posture nice and straight, reaching towards the sky. Nice. Yeah, get that arm nice and straight, nice and straight. Really working on those shoulders here. Nice. Awesome. Swap sides. Last side to go. Doing really well. Yeah. Again, pushing towards the sky. More straight up instead of out. It's really good. We're getting better. Getting better every time we do it. One to go, one to go. Awesome. You got the weight up
Glad
there.
we swapped that weight.
Awesome. And so, what do you reckon your probably RP intensity was at? Between that 1 and 5 again?
Yeah.
Probably if we had the heavy weight, it probably would have been a bit harder.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Again, working on that muscular endurance.
Yep.
Our next one we're working on, 2 exercises to go, doing so well, is our bent over row. So we're going to do that on our seat, our bench.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially, we're going to be our weight in our hand here, and we're going to be pulling it towards our chest. I'll do a quick example. Once again, we'll test out both weights. I can adjust if needed.
Yeah.
This one tends to be a bit easier than that one, but all good. If we need to use them, I can take the side weights off here.
Yeah.
This is a 5 kilo weight at the moment. How we do it, we're going to keep knee here, hand here as a stabilizer. We're going to bring the weight from our straight arm all the way to our chest, all the way back down, all the way to our chest, all the way back down. Try to keep your back straight, posture, tighten your stomach.
Okay.
Once again, you get in position, I'll give you the weight. If it's too heavy, we'll go down.
Knee, hand.
Awesome. Yeah.
So,
Once again, we're aiming for
Like
that
this?
12. Yep, perfect.
oh, yeah. That's a bit better.
Happy with that weight?
I think.
We're also aiming for, once again, 2 sets of 12. Really working that muscular endurance stage. Really good. We're looking good. Perfect. Now we swap sides, swap to our other side. Really good. I'll have a look from this side, see how we're looking.
Yeah.
Once again, yeah, keep that posture nice and straight. Straight back, awesome. All the way to our chest, awesome. Really good. Once again, I'll talk about tempo again, but not our main focus for us today.
No.
3, 1, 1, 2, but that's all right. That's something we're going to build towards. We can mix up our tempos as we get a bit better, a bit stronger. Really put more stress on our muscles, but you're doing really good. Great work. Give yourself a break. I'll whack it on, 60 seconds.
Okay.
Doing really well.
Thanks.
What footy team do you follow then? Is it Collingwood or Carlton? Collingwood or Geelong or?
The Mighty Blues.
Oh, it's weird that I said
Blue
that.
and white too. Bit weird.
Blue and white.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm a Hawthorn supporter.
Oh, I don't mind the Hawks.
Don't mind the Hawks?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think the Blues are going well this year.
Well, you haven't seen success in a while, so you hope so.
It's been a little while. We have a lot of premierships, thank you.
Yeah, well,
More than the Hawks.
not many teams back in those days
More than the Hawks.
had a 1 in 4 chance.
Oh, I don't think so.
Alright, we got 20 seconds, then we're on again. Once again, I'm going to check if our device is recording. Be a shame if it wasn't.
Oh, yes.
We're still good.
So good.
Alright, we're going to jump back into that now.
What are we doing? Oh, this
Same
again.
thing, yeah.
Oh,
2 sets.
sorry.
Like we said, no, that's...
Can I do this side first?
You can
Does
if
it
you
matter?
want, yeah. It's up to you. Really good. That muscle might be a bit more fatigued because you did it last, but that's fine. Really good. Nice. Like we said, today really a technique day. Really beginning. Oh, hit me out on something. Really good. And also, if you ever have any questions, I know you've asked a couple along the way, feel free to reach out and I'll try to answer it as well as I can.
Sure.
Anything about technique, really good, Louise.
It's 12.
12, nice, moving it on. Nice, last 12. Then we got our core exercise and our cool down.
The shakes.
You're doing really well. We talk about training age, and
Oh.
after talking with you through our needs analysis, your training age would be a beginner because you haven't had 0 to 1 years in the gym.
Yeah.
So you're very new. Training age of 1 to 2 years in the gym, intermediate, and advanced. Someone like myself who's been going into a gym using facilities
Yeah.
for 2 or more years. All right. That's our main stuff done. Really good. We're now going to go onto our last exercise, which is a core exercise. We'd like to finish with a bit of core. Have you ever heard of a Russian twist before?
No.
I'll give a little example. I'm going to use this as a little bum pad.
I think you're making these names up.
We're going to adjust this one. So normally a Russian twist would have our feet in the air and we'd be moving from side to side. You can sometimes do this with a weight to add extra help. We're going to put our feet on the ground
Oh, yeah.
and we're going to be nice and stable. We're going to lean to one side, touch the ground. Lean to the other side, touch the ground. Lean to one side, touch the ground. Really try to focus on not moving your whole body with you.
Okay.
Not going to try swing.
Yeah.
Some people fall into that trap, but we're going to stay nice and still, real tight through our trunk.
Okay.
Touch, touch. We're going to get 12 and then out. 2
Alright.
sets of 12.
I have seen this exercise. I
And
didn't
then
know
we're
what it
into
was
our cool
called.
down.
Didn't know it was a Russian twist.
Yeah, don't ask me why it's called a Russian twist.
So bent knees, did you say?
Bent knees, yeah, little bend. We're really going to twist, touch.
Which hand? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
You can do. I normally do both, but that's alright if you can't twist all the way around. We're really twisting through our trunk. Yep. Try to keep our feet nice and straight. Doing really well. Make sure you're counting as well.
Oh, lost count.
You're up to 7. Are you feeling that through your core?
Yep, I can't
Awesome.
really reach the other side.
That's all right. The more we do these things, the more things will open up, loosen up, and we'll feel better. That's right. Great work.
This feels weird.
Bit robot-y again, but that's all right. We're all working on that. You're doing really well. You've done way more than 12. I thought you might have been counting after I said 7, but that's
Do I
okay.
have to do that again?
Give yourself 30 seconds. We're going to have a little 30-second break here.
I'm going to try and improve that.
That's all right.
It felt
We
weird.
could probably get a bit more continuous, or we kind of a bit stop-start again.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
all right. A bit more
Yeah.
continuous. 1, 2.
Right. I was trying not to move my whole body.
That's right. Do what suits you. If you're focusing really on technique, do it slower. That's fine. Someone who's a bit more advanced might go a bit quicker, but that's all right. 10 more seconds. Stops recording. I'll let you know. I'm worried that my storage is gonna junk up. All right, let's get back into that.
Okay. Don't be a robot.
Nice. Awesome work.
Is that better?
Really good. Really good. Really good at taking on feedback.
So it's 12 each side.
Yes. Yeah, good job. Sorry, I should have made that more clear. Doing really well.
24.
Great work. High five. Well, now we're into our easy part. We're into the cool down.
Hey.
Once again, we're going to have about 2 minutes of just moving the body. I'll get you again, just walking up and down for a couple minutes. I'll put the timer on.
Yep.
Just a couple minutes, relaxing, really getting that heart rate down again. Bring the body temperature back to normal, back to homeostasis. Yeah, that's all right. Really good. Alright, we'll just do one more all the way back down here, then we're good to jump into some stretching to finish up.
Okay.
When we're finishing off the session, we don't do our dynamic stretches, we just do our static stretches, so they're a bit more stable, a bit more still. We're not trying to really get those muscles moving as much.
Yep.
Our first one, simple one, grab our band, we're just going to stand there and hold. Really stretch out that chest, use those shoulders, we've used some shoulder muscles, some chest muscles. Just going to stand there and stretch that out.
Sounds good.
Alright, there we go. Grab both ends, really pull wide and stretch that chest out. Awesome. Still recording, it's a good thing. I'll demonstrate the next one while you're there. You can either sit down or stand up for this one. Hamstring stretch, just leaning down, trying to touch our toes. Really feel that through the hamstrings. Or you can just do it standing, get them both at the same time, a bit quicker. Or you can sit down on the ground, do the same thing. Front out, over the top. Alright, do you want to give that a crack?
Yeah. I think I'll just hang.
You're going to hang, awesome.
Hang. Do I have to keep my legs straight?
Perfect, yeah, as straight as you can. Really feel that through the back of your hamstrings. Really good. Awesome work. Once again, the intensity we're now working at is more of a 1, 2, 3 even. Like very, very lethargic, very slow. Right, our next one, we're going to hold this pole. This is our quad stretch. We're going to grab our foot by the back. We're just going to hold there. You're going to feel that nice, straight down our quadricep. I like this one as well. And you can swap legs when you're ready as well.
Yeah, I like this one.
Alright, our next one, we're going to hold onto this pole, we're going to put our calf out and put all our weight through this foot here. And we're going to feel it straight through our back of our calf, our gastrocnemius. I'm just going to lean into it. You can do both at the same time if you like, or I can do one at a time. I prefer one at a time. I feel like it gets a better feel. Yeah, putting all that pressure through that back leg. Feel that through your calf?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Sure can.
Nice work. Nice work. Then we're going to do our hip flexors. Once again, I'm going to put our pad down. Almost like our dumbbell weight we were using.
Yep.
Going to open up our hips and we're just going to put our hands on our hips and we're going to lean into this leg here. Rock into it and just sit there and you feel that through your hips. Use them a lot, your hip hinge joint for your squats. So it's really good to use that. And I'm going to lean into that one again. Another one of my personal favourites.
Can't say I've done this one. So
Yeah. Lean into it. You feel that in your hips, try to keep it straight.
Oh, yeah.
Nice posture again.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yep.
Lean into that. Get those hip flexors nice and loose.
Ooh.
Really good. You can swap legs whenever you're ready. Nice.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Good one. All right, and our last one is you can stand up. You're going to do a neck stretch. You're going to stand here, rock to one side, stretch nice to the side of your neck. Stand straight, drop to one side, nice to your neck, nice to your neck. Awesome. Drop to one side, just feel it the opposite side that you're leaning to. Awesome work. Well, I'd like to thank you. Been a really good customer, really good client, sorry. And I think we were pretty successful today.
Yep.
How do you think it went?
Oh, probably thought I did better than I thought
Which
I was
is
going to
awesome.
do. Thank
All
you.
right. Awesome job. High five.
Thank you.
Plenty to work with there, plenty to look forward to. Good job.
Thank you. Well done. Thanks.